are highlighting a number of new applications of wheat proteins and what's going on from that regard. Yves, what's happening in terms of alternative proteins and where is this demand and interest coming from?
Well, today, as you know, there are big challenges worldwide about food, especially about access to food and access to food proteins in particular. Not only the shortage on several raw materials have led to price increases, but also to shortage in availability of those products. And as we are producing products essentially out of vegetable sources, we are well placed as Tereos Syral to supply cheap and readily available products, including very high quality proteins like the wheat proteins we supply all over the world. Our main protein is obviously the wheat gluten, very well known for ages in the baking industry, baking milling industry. But what we have done, we have developed in time a specialized soluble wheat protein, so derived from the wheat gluten and functionally more available for nutritional or functional purposes. And we have launched those products under the name of MeriPro.
Yeah.
So MeriPro is especially suitable for protein enrichment, protein fortification in many types of products, either liquid or powdered. We especially focus the last time our developments towards sport nutrition, but also looking into elderly people, aging issues like muscle mass losses called sarcopenia. That's where we tend to be quite active because wheat proteins are quite typical in the sense that they are quite rich in glutamine, and glutamine is essentially prone to help in muscle mass recovery in all kinds of ways to solve the balance in diet versus muscle depletion, muscle recovery after an effort, or simply the muscle loss during aging of our populations.
There have been very few anti-aging kind of products or healthy aging products launched so far. But do you have the impression that there's going to be a number of kind of new applications in the pipeline?
Well, our philosophy is not going into the very top, very fine specific ingredients. We tend to supply the basic ingredients. So philosophy is we are part of a group taking out from nature the most important ingredients, and our MeriPro proteins will not be a very high-tech product, but basic product with a good economical profile, just to supply the proteins, the basic amino acids to the mass market. So our philosophy is not to tackle the very high end of the market, but more to supply all population globally with quite cheap and efficient protein sources.
Yves, thank you very much.